الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله.
الحمد لله حمدا كثيرا طيبا مباركا فيه نحمده سبحانه وتعالى ونشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له ونشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله أرسله الله بالهدى ودين الحق ليظهره على الدين كله ولو كره المشركون. اللهم صل وسلم على عبدك ورسولك محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين. أما بعد. Brothers and sisters, after thanking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to send His blessings upon Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, we also thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to be among the living ones after this time. You are very fortunate. You are making a lot of dua, supplication, asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to bless all of us in the month of Rajab and Sha'ban and make us also to live to witness the month of Ramadan. Alhamdulillah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accepted our dua. We are still alive after this time. We are almost going to have half of the month of Ramadan. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgive us our sins. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us be blessed in the month of Ramadan. Today, we have to discuss so many important things that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala had commanded us to do. Among the things Allah has said, لا تجعل مع الله إلها آخر. Allah has said, do not, under any circumstances, make partners with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. In other words, People may commit a certain sin or whatever and so on and so forth. But to make shirk, to associate partners with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you should not let this one come into your mind at all, in any way. So many times, some people, they make the traditions and so forth, or the customs, when it comes out because this is what our forefathers used to do. Because the shirk, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says He will not forgive you. If you die in that state of shirk, said He is not going to forgive you. Apart from that, your other sins and so forth, whomever Allah wishes, He will forgive that person. But to make partners with Him, He said no, He's not going to forgive you. And this is something we have to bear in mind, that the shirk is the zulmul azim, is the greatest sin, the wrongdoing. Imagine the one who has put the earth for you to walk over it, and put vegetations, rivers, everything for you, that you are taking them free of charge. Allah has given them to us. We came to this world without having anything in our hands, nothing. But here Allah has given you everything. And look at the sky. There's nothing holding it, and yet it is not falling upon me and you. That's a message from Allah. And apart from that, there are so many barakah, blessings coming from it. The rain. Look at myself and yourself. How many bones do you have when you're a baby? You have almost 300 bones when you're a baby. Imagine, 300 bones. And what were you created from? From the spice fluid. Sperm. Did you see these bones inside it? So where do you get these 300 bones when you're a baby? Where do you get it from? And when you become an adult, because they fuse into one another, then it comes up to 206 bones. And I gave you this one, free of charge. Look at your fingers. You have 27 bones. In the foot, 26 bones. Allah has given you all these things free of charge, that you are making use of them. And without any shame, you left the one who has given you all these things, and you go and worship somebody else, making partners with him. Then Allah said, no, I'm not going to forgive you. I am not going to forgive you. Therefore, if you want the forgiveness from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then the best thing for you to do, abstain from any kind of shirk. Any kind of shirk. Either the major one, the minor ones, the hidden ones, all these things avoid. But Allah has given us two things. He said, فَتَقْعُدَ مَذْمُومًا. Then you are going to sit down, reproaching your own self, and makhthura, disgraced, because nobody is going to help you or me when the person goes into hellfire. May Allah save us from that. After Allah has given us al-asas, the foundation, then He comes to build this thing upon. That means how people should behave whether individual or collective. Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has said, وَقَضَى رَبُّكَ أَلَّا تَعْبُدُوا إِلَّا إِيَّاهُ. Your Lord has decreed, has written, commanded that you should not worship anyone except Him. Simple. What's the best way to worship? A man came to Prophet ﷺ and said, Messenger of Allah, what is the best deed I can do so that I can go to Al-Jannah? He said, As-salatu fi waqtiha wa birrul walidayn. To perform salat at its appointed time and be kind to your parents. So many people, even they fast, but they do not perform salat. All what they think about is salat tarawih. You can't pray salat tarawih, that is it. You may even go and sleep, Fajr will go, you will not pray. Zuhur comes, no salat. Asr comes, no salat. Except when Maghrib comes, that he is going to break his fast. That is the time he is going. And then he waits also for Salat Tarawih. Even Salat al-Isha itself, which is the fard, he will not even pray. So what are you doing? What are you really doing? You do not perform Salat, and you are fasting, then you have nothing except hunger and thirst. That is all what you have. Because the first thing all of us will be questioned Yawm al-Qiyamah is our salat. If it is good, the rest of the deeds, mashallah, Allah will take it into consideration. But if it is not, they know that the rest will not be. And the performance of salat is not just to pray. You have to perform your salat with khushu. Bring all the God consciousness with tranquility, and you must know the arkan of salat, the pillars and the conditions and the requirements of performance of salat. Some people, when they perform salat, Allahu Akbar, and his face is looking here, you looking there. And nowadays, they will take his even phone. You have somebody call, even though he has put it into maybe silence or vibration, he will take it. And some even go as far as saying that, please, I perform salat. Put it back. Is that salat? It's a game. You are just playing. You are just playing. You are not performing salat. And not only that, when you go to ruku, it does not straighten up. He goes to ruku as if the hand is just picking up grains. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. What are you doing? What are you supposed to say? Some people, they do not say at least 3 times Subhana Rabbiyal Azim. 3 times. They don't say it. Coming up from ruku, Sami Allahu liman hamda, Allahu Akbar, go down. When he goes to the sajda, coming for the second one, sitting, even his buttocks does not even touch. his heels. He just go back again. And when you finish, what have you done? You have just done only exercise. You did not perform salat. No salat. Some people, when you are performing one rakah, the person will just come in and you finish 2 rakahs straight away. And you still even in that same 1 rakah. It hasn't finished. It's going just up and down. You do not know. And we must know also everything about our salat. If I make this mistake, how should I correct it? All the time, even our jobs and so forth, you have trainings. Even though you have gone to the university and you have certificate about that particular job and so forth, and yet still you have trainings to improve. But what about our salat? When I make a mistake, how am I going to correct myself? Before saying salamu alaikum or after saying salamu alaikum? You don't know. And I'm not bothered. Because it is just an exercise, I do it and I just finish. Salamu alaikum fatiha. Is that salat? No. So you must perform salat as it's supposed to be. This is the first thing you have to bear in mind. And there's Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, even when he was sick and so forth, the thing that was done, as-salat, as-salat, as-salat. And salat is so important. It is a means for you to take off all the stress from you. When Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam is worried about anything, he calls Bilal, Ya Bilal, arifna bis salat, come, let us take off all this stress and problems and worries from us by performing salat. So salat is the greatest thing. So Allah has said, He had commanded that you do not worship anyone except Him. And the greatest form of worship is your salat. After this Arabt bil-Aqidah, this link with your faith, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala brought the next one. So, وَبِالْوَالِدَيْنِ إِحْسَانًا. And that is another Arabt. Allah has given us another link. And showing kindness to your parents. Subhanallah. Immediately after worshiping Allah, Allah says, and show kindness to your parents. How many times do you show kindness to our parents? When you become big, you are young, you don't want to listen to our parents. No. You know too much. A man came from Yemen to Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam in Medina and said, Messenger of Allah, I came from Yemen and I came to be with you, to learn more and so forth, so that I can go to Al-Jannah. He said, yes. Do you have parents? He said, yes, Messenger of Allah. I have 2 of them. But before my coming, they were crying. He said, they were crying. Parents, they were crying. Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, and you left them crying, and you came to me? He said, go back to your parents. and make them smile. As you left them crying, go and make them smile to laugh. He said, because you are al-Jannah. Your service to them would be your al-Jannah. SubhanAllah. Nowadays, how many times you make our parents cry? How many times you say so many hurtful things to our parents? So many bad things to them. And you make them cry. When their hearts are beating, Allah is very, very angry with you. Allah is very, very angry with you. That's why Jibril came to Prophet ﷺ and told him that. Woe unto a person who will meet his parent, either both of them or one of them, alive, and he or she did not serve them in order to get into Al-Jannah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala had said, either both of them, you reach the age, you meet both of them, or one of them. You are very lucky. Abdullah ibn Zubayr, radiallahu anhu, when his father died and he was crying, they asked him, why are you crying? You are such a great companion. He said, I'm not crying because my dad has died. Because that one, it is decree of Allah. Everybody will die. But I'm crying because the blessings, the ways and means of getting into Al-Jannah, it has been cut off. My service to them was the way for me to get to Al-Jannah. And now that he's not there, that's why I'm crying. Because nobody can come and replace me. No one. A man took his mother on his back, performing tawaf until he finished in Hajj. And the mother was still at the back and went to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, said, Messenger of Allah, this is my mother. And I make all this tawaf while she is at the back. Oh, Messenger of Allah, have I performed my duty towards her? That I have finished? Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, nah. وَلَوْ بِزَفْرَةٍ وَاحِدَةٍ. Not even one finger nail. Look at your mom. Look at our moms. They work from 0 to 24 hours. Non-stop. They take care of us. They do everything for us. They cook for us. They take everything, anything that we need. Did you pay them? No. You don't give them any salary. All what they want from us is the smile and appreciation. But unfortunately, you make them cry. We make our mothers cry. where will your salat reach when you make your mothers cry? When Allah is angry with you, where will your salat reach? We feel that you know so much, but the smile that you put, the face of your mom, the appreciation, it gives you the ridha of Allah, the pleasure of Allah. Therefore, brothers and sisters, there's something that even if you do not know, when your parents they die, that one it will be at back and in front and in your heart. You will regret for it the day that you made them cry. You are going to regret it. Because you will not get them back. You are not going to get them back. Therefore, brothers and sisters, let us try to smile now on the faces of our mothers, so that you can also gain the great one of Allah subhanahu. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgive us. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us among those people who He will be pleased with. أقول قولي هذا وأستغفر الله ولكم ولسائر المسلمين فاستغفروه وتوبوا. I said what I've said. Seek forgiveness for myself and for you, and for all those believers, and seek His forgiveness, as He is most forgiving, most merciful. Alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala ashrafil mursalin nabiyina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Brothers and sisters, let us all make dua. Just take 1 minute silence. 1 minute silence. Let each and every one of us here make dua for our parents and seek forgiveness for what we have done to them. May Allah forgive us our sins. May Allah forgive us. If they have gone to the grave beyond, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgive all of them. Those of them who are still alive, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give them strength. May we go back to them and seek forgiveness from them for what you have. No matter how big they are, they are still children to them, irregardless. And you should not become pompous. You should not become proud of ourselves. We are still children to them. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. ربنا اغفر لنا ولوالدينا والمسلمين والمسلمات والمؤمنين على حين من الظلمات إنك مجيب الدعوات وقاضي الحاجات وصلى الله على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم. عباد الله قوموا إلى صلاتكم.